DSS confiscates Emefiele's passport, grills EFCC's Bawa for allegedly selling 244 trucks for 100,000 naira per unit, and others. Hello everyone, welcome to newsspottv. The Department of State Services DSS has confiscated the international passport of suspended governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Godwin Emefiele. Emefiele was arrested by the DSS on Saturday, a day after his suspension by President Bola Tinubu. On Friday, the embattled Apex Bank boss secured the order of the High Court of the Federal Capital Territory, which directed the Director General of the DSS, Yusuf Bichi, to allow him access to his lawyers and family members. He is currently undergoing interrogation at the Secret Police Headquarters in Abuja for alleged terrorism financing, economic sabotage, mismanagement of forex, and the Naira redesign policy, amongst others. Meanwhile, Emefiele's passport has been confiscated while his home and office may be searched by operatives during the week, sources revealed. The suspended CBN governor is yet to be arraigned by the service as he is still detained and being interrogated. It's not certain whether or not he will be arraigned next week, a source had told the Punch newspaper earlier in the week. Another source stated if the service had wanted to hurriedly charge him to court, it wouldn't have arrested him during the weekend and he would have been arraigned since Tuesday. Following Emefiele's suspension last Friday as a result of the ongoing investigation of his office and the planned reforms in the financial sector, the DSS arrested him in Lagos and flew him to Abuja in a private jet last Saturday. Afunaya had confirmed in a statement that Emefiele was taken into custody and was under interrogation. However, a source in the DSS said that if it was standard practice for his travel documents to be seized pending the conclusion of the ongoing investigation. The source added that the office and the residence of the suspended Apex Bank governor would be searched. Emefiele's travel documents will be confiscated as part of the standard process pending the conclusion of our investigation. Also, as part of the investigation, his house and office will be searched for documents that can aid the ongoing investigation on his management of the CBN, the source said. It was earlier reported that other top directors of the CBN might also be arrested or invited for questioning over their roles in the administration of the Apex Bank. It was learned that the DSS might revisit the criminal charges it earlier filed against Emefiele, which bordered on terrorism financing and fraud. The secret police similarly accused Emefiele of mismanaging the CBN subsidiary, Nigeria Incentive-Based Risk-Sharing System for Agricultural Lending, and the Anchor Borrowers Program. Meanwhile, indications have emerged that the suspended chairman of the EFCC, Bawa, is being investigated by the DSS for alleged misappropriation of proceeds of assets seized by the anti-graft agency from suspects, amongst other issues. It was learned that Bawa was arrested and detained by the anti-graft agency in 2019 for allegedly selling at least 244 trucks worth between 20 million and 30 million, each to his cronies at the cost of 100,000 naira per unit, hence depriving the country of about 4.8 billion naira in potential loot recovery. Sources who spoke on condition of anonymity disclosed that the forfeiture of proceedings of most of the trucks were yet to be concluded when Bawa allegedly disposed them off. The source said, in 2019, Bawa was arrested and questioned over the sale of about 244 trucks that were seized by our Port Harcourt zonal office, where he worked then as zonal head. That case is one of the major reasons why he was suspended and is being investigated. He sold the trucks worth between 20 million and 30 million each to his proxies at 100,000 naira per unit. This prompted the former EFCC Secretary Ola Olukoyede to confront the EFCC boss in 2019, as he was said to have received complaints that Bawa was tampering with assets undergoing forfeiture proceedings. But when Bawa was queried about what happened to the trucks, he claimed that he was acting on the instructions of the former chairman, Magu, but he never wrote that in a statement. Another source privy to the matter reveals that the allegation by former governor of Zamfara State, Bello Matawale, of a demand for $2 million bribe by Bawa was one of the reasons for the ongoing investigation against him. The source also noted that the suspended EFCC chairman allegedly collaborated with the suspended CBN governor, Emefiele, to carry out fraudulent deals with bureau de change operators. Last month, Matawalle accused Bawa of demanding a $2 million bribe from him. Matawalle made the allegation during an interview with BBC Hausa amidst ongoing rift between the governor and the anti-graft agency. The source said, "You're very much aware that Matawalle also accused the chairman of demanding a $2 million bribe from him. That's also part of the allegations leveled against him that led to his suspension. Also, there's an allegation that Bawa collaborated with the suspended CBN governor Emefiele in some fraudulent dealings with bureau de change operators in Nigeria." So this is what we just heard. Right now, let's take some comments. "I blame Buhari for the mess his appointees from the north were doing and refuse to remove them from office." Another said, "I can never forget money scarcity duration under the former administration." Another person said, "No EFCC chairman will ever end well. No cow can survive in the habitation of lions." Another said, "So is there no any regulatory bodies that sees to the sales of confiscated properties? Bawa was the alpha and omega of the institution, someone who's supposed not to know anything about it, that gives orders to the respective body that should be in charge of the confiscated properties. Shameful acts everywhere." Another said, "Good for both of them, wicked people." Another said, "All these men are thieves, real thieves. The second EFCC boss that look innocent, still indicted for fraud." Another said, "Bawa, Buhari, and some of the Hausa people are very wicked. No wonder the country is not progressing. They will confiscate southern assets and sell the property to northerners." Another said, "Better, more will fall by the special grace of God. Where is Abubakar Malami? Let them not allow him to escape, please." Another said, "What of DSS itself? I hope the secret police is not a can of worms itself. Those who live in glass house don't throw stones. I hope we know." Another said, "Who can hold the fort at our anti-corruption Caesar, EFCC? He who has not sinned, let him cast the first stone. If no Nigerian can be found to be above board, how can this anti-corruption agency function effectively? I was shocked when the former governor of Zamfara State, Matawalle, raised an alarm that Rashid Bawa was stinking corrupt. I thought he was trying to fence him off. How can we have a saint manning that important agency of government? A lot needs to be done in our polity to discourage corrupt practices with a view to nipping them in the bud." Another said, "I hope their cases would not be like former Accountant General and former EFCC chairman, that we are not hearing anything about them again." Another said, "So DSS has a mandate to investigate mismanagement of funds in Nigeria." So these are some other comments that trailed this news coming in that the DSS has confiscated Emefiele's passport and is grilling EFCC's Bawa for allegedly selling 244 trucks for 100,000 naira per unit, amongst other allegations. What's your opinion on this? Please drop your comments in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. Do remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. To our new subscribers, thank you for joining. And to existing subscribers, thank you for always stopping by. We'll see you in the next news. May God bless Nigeria. Bye for now.